Alrighty, so welcome everybody. So if you're just joining in for our yoga practice here this afternoon, we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall. So just either having your legs crossed or your legs lengthened out long, that is completely up to you. And just very gently allowing this time to let the eyes close down, making yourself as comfortable as possible. And we'll either have our palms facing upwards or slightly inwards with our fingers curled and relaxed. And we just want to allow this time here now to find a very soft, gentle inhale to an even softer, more gentle exhale. Maybe allowing this time to inhale for a count of 2 to 3. And exhaling for a count of 3 to 4. Just allowing this time to find a soft space within. And with each and every inhale, we can start to sit up just a little bit taller here. To each and every exhale, very softly relaxing our shoulders back and down a little bit further away from our ears. And as we continue to focus here on the rhythm of our breath, we'll very gently place one hand over our chest here at the heart center, one hand over our belly button, just feeling where the breath comes from here. Feeling the belly and the chest expand and rise as we inhale, and soften and close as we exhale. And maybe allowing this time to inhale to receive. Inhaling to receive love, peace, joy, and gratitude. And exhaling to give. Exhaling to give love, peace, joy, and gratitude. And as we now start to feel our breath soften a little further, as we now start to feel our heart rate soften a little further, we can very gently relax the palms of our hands back down to our knees, while still allowing the eyes to gently rest down low, allowing our shoulders to roll back and down, or nodding our head up and down and side to side, or creating a soft circular motion out of the wrists and the fingertips. Just allowing this time to find a motion and a rhythm that best suits your body here. As we now start to find an even deeper inhale, to an even softer, more gentle exhale, letting go of any judgments or expectations, letting go of any thoughts that may be consuming our mind, letting go of any competition within ourselves. And this will allow us to stay present throughout our practice here. And with one big inhale, very softly drawing the shoulders all the way up towards our ears. As we exhale, to relaxing our shoulders back and down, and softly flickering the eyes open, allowing them to readjust to the current lighting in your room. As we start to draw the palms of our hands here to heart center. On our next big inhale, reaching up above our shoulders, the eyes following the hands all the way up. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center. Inhaling, reaching all the way up, the eyes following our hands. Exhaling, our hands here at heart center. And one last time, a big inhale here, reaching all the way up. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center. As we softly place our left fingertips down towards the ground, the right palm reaching up and over the top of our ear, a soft bend here into our left elbow, just opening up the space between the waist and our ribcage. As we inhale to sitting up nice and tall, exhaling to changing sides, our right fingertips down, the left palm up and over the top of our ear. Inhaling to sitting up tall, exhaling to lengthening away. Inhaling to sitting up tall, exhaling to reaching up and over the top of our ear. And one last time to both sides here to keep everything even, with the option here now of going one step further into our practice by gently placing our whole forearm down towards the ground, if we're after something a little bit deeper here already. As we inhale to sitting up nice and tall, exhaling to lengthening away, to keep everything even on both sides. We have the option of gently placing our forearm all the way down towards the ground. As we inhale to sitting up nice and tall, and exhaling to unlooping around to our hands and knees, our hands will be directly underneath our shoulders, and our knees will be at hip distance apart. A soft bend into our elbows to help protect our joints. As we inhale to lifting our chin up nice and high, the belly down low here for our cow pose. As we exhale for our cat pose, rounding into the upper back, the chin down towards our chest. Inhaling for cow, lifting our chin up high, the belly down low. Exhaling for cat, rounding into our upper back. As we continue to inhale and exhale here at our cat and cow flow, just allowing this time to find a rhythm and a pace that best suits your body here. With the option of continuing to move here at our cat and cow of an up and down motion, or the option here now as we inhale, turning our head, neck and hips off to the left-hand side of the room. As we exhale to drawing back into the center, inhaling off to the right-hand side of the room, just allowing your body to move however it would like to here at this point in time. And with one big inhale, lifting our chin up nice and high, the belly down low here for our cow pose. As we exhale to our cat pose, rounding into the upper back, the chin down towards our chest. As we softly draw our body back into the center, taking our knees out wide, the toes together, the buttocks back and behind towards our heels, the arms out long and forehead resting here in our child's pose. Just allowing this time to let everything go here at Balasana. And just knowing that our child's pose is a resting pose that we can always come back to if our body would like a break at any point throughout our practice. It's one of our resting poses here. On our next big inhale, we'll very softly press all the way back up to our hands and knees. The hands will be back underneath our shoulders. The knees will be back at hip distance apart as we start to curl into our toes, lifting our hip bones high, the eyes down low here for our first downward facing dog. Just allowing this time to let everything go here. A soft bend into our knees to help keep our hip bones high. With always the option of holding here, or this time allowing our heels to pedal about by bending into the opposite knee. Just going as far as your body allows you to here at Down Dog. As we now start to press a little bit more weight in towards our thumbs to help take the pressure away from our wrists, continuing to hold here in our Down Dog, or we're pedaling our heels out, or the option here now of an alternating three-legged dog by pressing all of the weight here into our right toes, lifting our left heel up nice and high. As we exhale to releasing down low and changing sides, the left toes down low, the right heel up high. As we continue to alternate from side to side, or the option of continuing to hold it out Down Dog, or pedaling our heels out. Just allowing this time to listen to your body. With one last time to both sides here to keep everything even. As we softly release to our down dog, continuing our pedaling. As we continue our pedaling all the way up towards our fingertips. So in our first forward fold, our feet will be at hip distance apart. And always the options here of rocking and rolling from side to side, or nodding our head up and down side to side. Or the option here of allowing the arms to wrap around our legs, allowing our body to fold forward even further here. The eye gaze further towards our belly button. And continuing to allow our body to rock and roll from side to side. Just allowing this time to let go of any last bit of tension across our lower back. Letting go of any last bit of tension across the back of our neck and our shoulders. As we very softly draw our body back into the center, our hands towards our shin bones here for our monkey's pose. Long legs, long back, and our eyes continuing to point all the way down towards the ground to help keep our spine neutral here. Just allowing this time to feel the stretch behind the back of our legs. On our next big inhale to standing up tall, reaching up tall here at our mountain, the palms together here at the top. As we exhale to our forward fold, softening our knees, the eye gaze towards our belly button. Inhaling to standing up tall, reaching up tall here at mountain. Exhaling to our forward fold, letting everything go. As we continue to inhale and exhale here, just allowing this time to find a rhythm and a pace that best suits your body here at our swan dive flow. With always the option here of gently closing our eyes down to help us find our own natural rhythm. Or the option here now of adding in our chair pose from our forward fold. From our forward fold, by bending into our knees, the buttocks towards our heels, the arms either reaching out longer up nice and high in line with our ears. On our next inhale to standing up tall here at our mountain. Exhaling to our forward fold, letting everything go. Inhaling to our best chair pose, bending into our knees, the buttocks towards our heels, the arms reaching up tall. On our next inhale, standing up tall here at mountain. Exhaling to our forward fold. And continuing to breathe and move here, just choosing whatever options best suit your body at this point in time. With one more complete round from wherever we are, finding ourselves back in our chair pose at the completion of our final round, holding the body low and strong here. The option here now for our balancing chair, by peeling one heel away at a time so we're nice and high into both set of toes. Always the option here of closing our eyes down to really challenge our balance here. With one big inhale, as we exhale to our forward fold, letting everything go, allowing our body to rock and roll from side to side. Or this time allowing the toes and our heels to wriggle about here. As we softly draw our body back into the center, and with one big inhale, standing up tall, reaching up tall here at mountain, the palms together here at the top. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center, and allowing our shoulders to roll back and down for 3, 2, and last one, the knuckles in towards our lower back, opening throughout the chest and our shoulders here at our standing camel. Or the option here now of interlacing our fingers together and lengthening our arms out long, continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders here. Just going as far as your body allows you to at this point in time. with one big inhale here. As we exhale to very gently releasing our hands here at heart center, with one big inhale, standing up tall, reaching up tall here at mountain. As we exhale to our forward fold, letting everything go. Inhaling our hands at shin bones for monkey. Exhaling to our forward fold as we step our right toes back and behind our body here for our runner's lunge. As we continue to press all of the weight here into the right palm of our hand, our left fingertips reaching up tall, opening throughout the chest and our shoulders here at our twisting lunge. With always the option of continuing to reach up tall, or the option of our left fingertips to travel back and behind our body, all the way over to the opposite hip bone, continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders. With one big inhale here at our twisting lunge, as we exhale to releasing back into the center and gently placing our right knee down towards the ground, as we inhale to lifting our arms up as tall as possible here at our kneeling crescent. The option of continuing to reach up tall here, or interlacing our fingers behind our head and neck, drawing the elbows back and behind, continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders. And most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding here. With each and every exhale, seeing if your body allows you to travel a little further. With one big inhale here at kneeling crescent. As we exhale to releasing both set of fingertips down to the ground as we peel our right knee away. Once we have found our balance, inhaling to our full crescent lunge, the arms either reaching up tall, or our cactus arms, the elbows towards our ribcage, squeezing our shoulder blades together, just going as far as your body allows you to at this point in time. With one big inhale here at our full crescent, as we exhale to our warrior two by turning our right heel down towards the ground, our arm angle, the forearm to thigh, our right arm will reach up and over the top of our ear, a long straight line from our top fingertips all the way down to our heel. On our next big inhale to our reverse warrior, our right fingertips back and behind our body, the left palm over and behind our face, as we continue to stay low into our left knee. As we now start to feel the legs switch on just a little bit more, on our next big inhale, we'll continue to hold the arms where they are, just finding as much length out of our left leg as possible, continuing to reach back and behind. Here at our reverse triangle, just allowing this time to open up the space between our waist and our ribcage. With one big inhale here, as we exhale to very softly releasing, reaching out in front of our body here with our left fingertips. Once we've gone as far as we can go, the left fingertips down low either towards our shin bone, our ankle, or towards the ground here for our triangle. Always the option of using our water bottle as our block here for a bit of extra height and support. With one big inhale here at our Trikonasana, as we exhale to releasing both set of fingertips down either towards our shin bone, our water bottle, or all the way down towards the ground here for our pyramids pose, as we gently walk our back foot in by 2 steps for a more comfortable pyramid stance here. Just going as far as your hamstrings allow you to. Allowing our eye gaze to drop all the way down towards our knee or towards our shin bone in the direction thereof. Just going as far as your body allows you to. On our next big inhale to lengthening our upper body away with a long back, long head and neck as we continue to press all of the weight here into our right fingertips, the left arm reaching up tall, Here at our twisting triangle, always the option here of using our block or our water bottle for a bit of extra height and support here. Just going as far as your body allows you to. Most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding here. With one big inhale here at our twisting triangle, as we exhale back to our pyramid, nose to knee, both set of fingertips releasing down either towards our shin bone, our water bottle, or all the way down towards the ground. On our next inhale, to creating a soft bend into our left knee so it's in line with our ankle, as we turn our right heel up high towards the sky and stepping back and behind to our down dog, letting everything go. As we inhale to our best plank pose, our shoulders are in line with our wrists, and always the option here for our kneeling plank or staying upon to our toes here at our high plank. As we exhale to lowering halfway down here at our crocodile or our kneeling crocodile. As we start to lower all the way down to the ground, our hands will be underneath our shoulders and gently peeling our upper body away here for our baby cobra or our full cobra with the forearms slightly more extended. Our eye gaze will continue to point all the way down towards the ground. Just going as far as your lower back allows you to. As we exhale to releasing all the way down to the ground. Inhaling to either baby cobra or full cobra. Exhaling to releasing all the way down here. As we now continue to work our way throughout our low cobra flow, just finding a rhythm and a pace that best suits your body here, with always the option of gently allowing our eyes to close down to help us find our own natural rhythm here. With one big inhale to either our baby cobra or our full cobra. As we exhale to lowering halfway down, holding here at halfway, the eyes will continue to point all the way down towards the ground as we start to peel our thighs away, joining our big toes together here. Now starting to see if we can lengthen the arms out beside our hip bones, squeezing throughout our shoulder blades here at our locust. The option here of continuing to hold the arms beside our hip bones or seeing if we can interlace our fingers here, continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders here at our full locust. For one big inhale, as we exhale to releasing all the way back down, our hands will be underneath our shoulders as we curl into our toes, depressing all the way up to our high plank, holding our body strong. As we exhale to our down dog with our hips up high, the eyes down low, with always the option here of pedaling our heels out, or just continuing to breathe and hold here. And from here, it's yogi's choice of either stepping, hopping, or walking our way through to our forward fold, whichever suits your body best at this point in time, with always the options here of rocking and rolling from side to side, or wriggling our toes and our heels about here, even nodding our head up and down side to side. On our next big inhale, drawing the palms of our hands here to our shin bones, long legs, long back, and our eyes will continue to point all the way down towards the ground, here at our monkey's pose. As we inhale to our best chair pose, by bending into our knees, the buttocks towards our heels, our arms either reaching out long or up nice and high in line with our ears. The option here now for our balancing chair by peeling our heels away. Or the option here today for our deep balancing chair, if this option is available to our hips, knees and our ankles, the buttocks all the way down towards our heels. Just going as far as your body allows you to here. Always the option of gently closing our eyes down to really challenge our balance. With one big inhale here at our balancing chair, as we exhale to our forward fold, letting everything go. As we inhale to standing up tall, reaching up tall, here at our mountain. Exhaling our hands here at heart center. As we start to roll our shoulders back and down for 3, 2, and last one, the hands on towards our hips, walking our feet out a little bit wider than our hips, and allowing our hips to move around in a soft figure 8 motion. And now starting to see if we can reverse our figure 8, so moving in the direction that our brain doesn't want us to go in here. It's okay if it doesn't feel as smooth as the first side. Our body does have its preferences in ways of moving. As we very softly draw our hips back into the center, walking our feet back into hip distance apart. Our hands will be here at heart center. And with one big inhale, reaching all the way up here at our mountain. As we exhale to our forward fold, letting everything go. Inhaling, hands at shin bones for monkey. Exhaling to our forward fold as we step our left toes back and behind our body here for our runner's lunge. Continuing to press all of the weight here into our left palm as our right fingertips reach up tall. Opening throughout the chest and our shoulders here at our twisting lunge. Just going as far as your body allows you to here, and always the option for our right fingertips to travel back and behind our body, opening throughout the chest and our shoulders a little bit further. And as you can see, Kylie's opted for the kneeling option there, so there's always an option to go for kneeling or staying up high onto our toes for something with a little bit more deeper, more intensity to it. So there is always an option here in yoga. With one big inhale here at our twisting lunge. As we exhale to releasing both set of fingertips down towards the ground as we gently release our left knee down to the ground. Our arms continuing to reach up tall here at our kneeling crescent. Or the option of interlacing our fingers behind our head and neck, drawing the elbows back and behind. Continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders here. Just going as far as your hips and lower back allow you to. Most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding here. With one big inhale. As we exhale to releasing both set of fingertips down to the ground as we peel our left knee away. Once we have found our balance, inhaling to our full crescent lunge, with either the arms reaching up tall, or our cactus arms, the elbows towards our ribcage, squeezing our shoulder blades together. Just going as far as your body allows you to here. With one big inhale here at our full crescent. As we exhale to our warrior 2 by turning our left heel down towards the ground, our arms out at shoulder height, continuing to bend into our right knee so it's still in line with our ankle. A tall torso here for a good posture. And with one big inhale here at warrior 2, as we exhale to our side angle, the forearm to thigh, our left arm will reach up and over the top of our ear, a long straight line from our top fingertips all the way down to our heel. As we inhale to our reverse warrior, staying low into our legs, The left fingertips back and behind our body as the right palm travels up and over and behind our face. Just going as far as your body allows you to here. As we continue to hold our arms where they are, just starting to find as much length out of our right leg as possible. Here at our reverse triangle, continuing to reach back and behind, opening throughout the waist and our ribcage. With one big inhale here at our reverse triangle, as we exhale to releasing back into the center with long arms, long legs. Once we've gone as far as we can go, the right fingertips down low either towards our shin bone, our ankle, all the way down towards the ground. Our left fingertips reaching up tall here at our original triangle pose. And always the option here of using our block or our water bottle for a bit of extra height and support here. With one big inhale here at Trikonasana, as we exhale to our pyramids pose with both set of fingertips down to either our shin bone, our block or our water bottle, or all the way down towards the ground, maintaining the length here out of our right leg as we continue to walk our left foot in by 2 steps for a more comfortable pyramid stance, allowing our eye gaze to drop all the way down either towards our knee or towards the direction of our toes. On our next big inhale to lengthening our upper body away with a long back, long head and neck, as we continue to press all of the weight here into our left fingertips. Our right palm will reach up tall here at our twisting triangle, with always the option of using our block or our water bottle for a bit of extra height and support here as we twist. Just going as far as your body allows you to. And always the option for hand at our hip bone here. If we don't want to reach all the way up towards the sky, we've always got an option here for our shoulders, as well as our legs. With one big inhale here, as we exhale to release into our pyramid, nose to knee, letting everything go. As we inhale to softly bending into our right knee, turning our left heel up high, as we step back and behind to our down dog, letting everything go. As we inhale to our best plank pose, the shoulders in line with our wrists, and always the option here for kneeling. As we exhale to lowering halfway down here at our crocodile, or our kneeling crocodile, finding just a little bit more strength into our shoulders. As we start to lower all the way down to the ground, the hands underneath our shoulders, inhaling to either baby cobra or our full cobra. Or the option here for our upwards facing dog by peeling our upper body, the thighs, the knees and our shin bones away, allowing our shoulders to roll away from our ears. Just going as far as your body allows you to here today. With one big inhale, as we exhale to releasing all the way back down to the ground. As we inhale to pressing all the way up to our hands and knees, our hands will be underneath our shoulders, our knees will be at hip distance apart. Once we have found our balance here, we'll start to lengthen our left arm out in front of our body, just up in line with our shoulder. Once we have found our balance there, we'll start to lengthen our right heel away, here for our spinal balance, kneeling opposite arm, opposite leg. With always the option of continuing to hold here at our spinal balance, or our sunbird as an option, by bending into our right knee, the toes up high towards the sky, our left fingertips back and behind either towards our lower back, or towards our big toe, just going as far as your body allows you to here. Most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding. With one big inhale, as we exhale to releasing back into the center, As we change sides here, our right fingertips out in front of our body. Once we have found our balance, the left heel will go back and behind, here for our spinal balance. And with always the option of holding here, or our sunbird by bending into our left knee, the right fingertips will travel back and behind our body to either towards our lower back or towards our big toe. Just going as far as your lower back allows you to here at sunbird. Always the option of continuing to hold here at our kneeling opposite arm, opposite leg. With one big inhale here. As we exhale, to releasing back into the center and gently curling into our toes. On our next exhale, to our full downward facing dog by lifting our hip bones high, our eyes down low. With always the options here of gently pedaling our heels out, or just continuing to breathe and hold here. And from here, it's yogi's choice of either stepping, hopping, or walking our way through to our forward fold, whichever suits your body best at this point in time. Always the options here of rocking and rolling from side to side. All the options here now of our gorilla's pose by walking our fingertips underneath our toes, the toes all the way up towards our wrists, and our eye gaze towards our belly button. Just allowing this time to let go of any last bit of tension across our lower back. Allowing this time to let go of any last bit of tension across the back of our shoulders. On our next exhale, to softly releasing our fingertips to our forward fold, letting everything go. As we start to soften into our knees, with one big inhale, standing up tall, reaching up tall here at our mountain. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center, allowing our shoulders to roll back and down for 3, 2, and last one, interlacing our fingers behind our head and neck, drawing our elbows back and behind here at our standing fan pose. As we exhale, drawing back into the center, we'll start to work a little bit more into our balance here. So we'll start by having our feet just outside of our hips for a bit of extra balance support. A soft bend into our knees as we press all of the weight into our right foot, gently placing our left heel either towards our ankle, towards our calf muscle, or all the way up into the right inner thigh. Just as long as we're away from our knees. Here at our tree pose, we'll start to draw the palms of our hands here at heart center. The option of holding here at heart center or reaching up tall, squeezing throughout our shoulder blades. Or the option here of taking both arms back and behind our body, seeing if we can grab a hold of the opposite elbow, continuing to keep our chest open and broad here, continuing to open throughout the chest and our shoulders. Always the option of gently closing our eyes down to really challenge our balance here. With one big inhale here at tree, as we exhale to drawing our hands here at heart center and gently taking our left foot out in front of our body here. Here at our single leg balance. The option of holding here at single leg balance, or adding in our spinal twist, our left fingertips will travel back and behind our body, the right palm to our left knee, inhaling to continuing to stand up nice and tall, exhaling to looking either across our body or back and behind our body here to a little bit more of a challenging twist. Just going as far as your balance allows you to here today. with one big inhale. As we exhale, drawing back into the center, our hands here at heart center. As we exhale for warrior three, taking our left heel back and behind our body, the eyes will continue to point all the way down towards the ground. Always the option of holding our hands here at heart center or reaching all the way down either towards our water bottle or our block or towards the ground for a bit of extra balance support here. For one big inhale. As we exhale to our forward fold, letting everything go and allowing this time to let our toes and our heels wriggle about, or allowing the body to rock and roll from side to side. With one big inhale to standing up tall, reaching up tall here at mountain, the palms together at the top. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center, pressing all of the weight here into our left foot and trying to choose the same option as we did on the first side here for our tree pose, so we keep everything even on both sides of our body. Always the option of holding our hands here at heart center or reaching up tall, squeezing throughout our shoulder blades. Or the option here of seeing if we can grab a hold of the opposite elbow. Once again, seeing if we can open throughout the chest and our shoulders just a little bit more. With always the option of gently closing our eyes down to really challenge our balance here at our tree. Most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding here. With one big inhale. As we exhale, to drawing our hands here at heart center, softly taking our left foot out in front of our body here. Sorry, our right foot this time, getting my lefts and rights confused, that does happen. As we place our right foot out in front of our body here for our single leg balance. The option of continuing to hold here, or our right fingertips can travel back and behind our body, the left palm towards our right knee. Here for our standing spinal twist. Just going as far as your body allows you to here. Most importantly, remembering to continue breathing as we're holding. With one big inhale. As we exhale, to drawing back into the center, our hands here at heart center. As we exhale, here to our full warrior three. Our right heel will travel back and behind our body. The eyes will continue to point all the way down towards the ground. Always the option of holding hands here at heart center or reaching all the way down either towards the block or our ground for a little bit of extra support here at our balance. With one big inhale here at warrior three. As we exhale, to releasing all the way down to our forward fold, letting everything go, wriggling our toes and our heels about, or the option of rocking and rolling from side to side. With one big inhale to standing up tall, reaching up tall here at our mountain, the palms together at the top. As we exhale, our hands here at heart center. As we now start to work our way down to the ground, so you can bring your body down however you would like to. If you'd like to try my way of getting there, we cross one heel over the top of the other, placing one hand on top of the other. So you're now at Genie, and now seeing if we can bring the body all the way down to the ground without using our hands as slowly as possible. And once we are all the way down to the ground, we'll just lengthen the legs out nice and long, giving them a little bit of a wriggle about and a shake. Then we just very softly want to bend into our knees so the buttocks is nice and close towards our heels, and making sure that we've got plenty of room behind our body here, with either our hands underneath our hamstrings or underneath our calf muscles. Once we're there, we can start to take our toes away so that we're balancing here onto our tailbone. The option of holding here, or progressing through to our boat pose by lifting one heel up a little bit higher so it's in line with our shoulder. Now starting to see if we can bring the other foot up to meet it, squeezing throughout the heels, the ankles, and our knees. The option of lengthening our arms away to really work into our balance, or lengthening our legs away to a 45-degree angle for our full boat pose, just going as far as your body allows you to. With one big inhale here, as we exhale to holding on to our hamstrings or our calf muscles, as we continue to hold on to our balance, exhaling to rocking back and behind on towards our shoulders, hugging our knees in close towards our chest, and gently rocking and rolling from side to side. Or the option of joining our big toes together, the knees out wide and holding onto our ankles, or grabbing a hold of our big toes, taking our feet up high into happy baby, just allowing your body to move however we'd like to here. Allowing this time to let go of any last bit of tension that we may be holding on to. And just allowing your body to unwind. With one big inhale here, as we exhale to releasing both feet down and towards the ground, as we start to lengthen our right heel away out as long as possible, placing our left foot either up on top of our right shin bone or on top of our right thigh, just as long as we're away from our knee, our right hand to the outside of our left knee. As we exhale, just slowly taking our knee across our body, the eyes turning away for our full spinal twist. Just going as far as your lower back allows you to. And with each and every exhale, seeing if your body allows you to travel a little further here. With one big inhale here at our full spinal twist. As we exhale, just softly drawing our body back into the center. As we change sides here, lengthening our left leg away on the first side, just as long as we're away from our knee. Our left hand to the outside of our right knee. As we exhale, slowly taking our knee across our body, the eyes turning away for our full spine twist. Just going as far as your lower back allows you to at this point in time. With one big inhale here at our full spinal twist. As we exhale, softly releasing back into the center. As we lengthen our legs out as long as possible, our arms out overhead. And with one big inhale, imagining someone is pulling you by the fingers and the toes, making everything a little bit longer here. As we exhale, so very softly releasing and preparing for our Shavasana, our final relaxation, making yourself as comfortable as possible laying down, or the option of sitting up nice and tall. So as we continue to lay all the way down here, all continuing to sit up nice and tall, we'll gently close our eyes down, allowing the body to rest. Allowing this time to lengthen our legs out long so that our heels are a little bit apart. Our feet are relaxed out naturally. Arms are beside our body, palms facing upwards or inwards. Fingers are curled and relaxed. Just allowing this time to mentally unwind and drift away. And from here, taking a slow, deep breath in, tensing all of the muscles within the body. Exhaling to release and let go. Inhaling to tensing all of the muscles within the body. Exhaling to release and let go, sinking further into the ground. And feel your breath become quiet, smooth, and even. This is a welcomed sign that tension has been dissolved within the body. Relax your forehead, jaw, cheekbones, and feel your eyes drifting down into their sockets. Feel your shoulders and arms softening onto the floor. Chest and upper back relaxing. Belly and lower back softening. Hips and legs relaxing, getting heavier onto the floor. Feet and toes at rest. Your entire body from head to toe falls deeper and deeper into rest with each and every breath. Observe the evenness with each breath that flows. Unwind, rest, relax. And from here, very slowly starting to wriggle your fingers and your toes, very gently opening and closing your eyes and your mouth. Whatever makes you feel aware and alert. Just slowly bringing your body back into an awareness. Allowing this time to inhale to receive love, peace, joy, and gratitude. And exhaling to give love, peace, joy, and gratitude. And whenever you're ready, either very gently rolling off to the left or the right hand side here, left for calming and right for energizing, just allowing your body to readjust here. And whenever you're ready, very slowly and softly pressing your way all the way up to a tall seated position with either the legs crossed or the legs lengthened out long. Just as long as you are comfortable here, sitting up nice and tall. As we'll gently continue to allow the eyes to rest down low. We'll close off our practice here with our lion's breath, a slow, deep inhale, the shoulders all the way up towards our ears, and a big sigh to exhale. Big inhale here. One last time, a big inhale. As we gently draw the palms of our hands here to heart center, allowing the eyes to continue to rest down low. And may the love and light within me honor and shine the love and light within each and every one of you. Namaste. And thank you all so much for joining us here. I hope everybody feels nice and relaxed who are able to join in there for our lovely hour of relaxation and our yoga there. My name's Marty and this is Kylie behind me here. So I hope that you all enjoyed that particular practice there. Hope everybody has a lovely Friday night ahead of them and a lovely weekend as well. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to send them through. We're happy to talk to anyone. Thank you, everybody. Hope everybody has a lovely night. On Sunday afternoon, I'll be jumping back on the Mingara One live feed for a little bit of express Pilates at home. So it'll be a quick, short 10 to 15 minute Pilates block there. So feel free to join me for that. If you would like to practice this particular yoga practice, it will be available for the Mingara stories for the next 24 hours. So you can always practice it again on there. Other than that, just be on the lookout for any other live classes that we do have coming up. Monday coming up with Kylie. There you go. There's the next one. Gentle yoga on Monday. What time is that, Kylie?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. So 1 p.m. on the live feed here on Instagram and on Facebook as well with Kylie, and that'll be a gentle yoga. So feel free to join in for that. We'll give you plenty of posts in the lead up to that as well. Other than that, have a lovely night, everybody, and namaste.